Hey, Chef Corso, Outdoor Eats. I am in the United Kingdom. Where is Corso? So for all you guys out there that are watching in the UK and Europe, thank you, but this video is for you. So what we're doing in this video is I'm gonna go into a Tesco for the first time and look for some ingredients to cook up a great camp meal. The goal is 10 ingredients or less, 30 minutes or less, and I don't wanna have to go to another store. Never been in here before, and this is gonna be an impromptu recipe to see what we can create on the fly. I do have a camp stove in my backpack, so that is great, and then we're gonna find a great spot to cook. Let's get shopping. Oh yeah, of course. Gotta have that. Indian curry paste in a tube. Love tubes. Shreddies.
My favorite.
Prawn cocktail, huh? Shopping was a success. Super cool local items, and I am thinking of a English mashup of some of the classic options. I don't know if it's gonna taste any good, but we're gonna find out. And yeah, prawn cocktail chips. Yes. Well, just down the road from the grocery store is many gorgeous little footpaths and walks, but this is Whitewell. They have an inn over there. There's a gorgeous river. These footpaths and stones are just so charming and quintessential, and I am very excited to try this English United Kingdom mashup recipe here for you guys, because I have had components of this recipe, but I've never put them all together. And we're gonna see if they taste any good. So I did pack a camp stove with me. Was doing some filming over here for Outdoor Eats TV, so had that with me, and just gonna go ahead and get this on my canister, which I found at the local outdoor store here, which is great. You can't travel with gas, definitely don't do that. So that is one factor to think about if you are traveling internationally with your camp stoves, is finding the right gas and finding the right location for that, because it's not like there's an REI at like every corner. So yeah, we'll just get this up. Well, I was very excited that I found gas today in town, but it looks like this is threaded, and this is a quick click connect. I don't think this is gonna work. I really wanted to cook today. Yeah, this is not gonna work. So this is new to me, and didn't know that I needed to double check this, but I'm not gonna be able to cook right now. So I'm gonna either have to go get a new burner or get a new canister of gas, and I gotta figure this out to be able to test this recipe, but stay tuned. And we're back. It is literally the next day. We went to another outdoor store down in Bolton, and we found the camp gas that we need, and it's all learning. You know, I'm just an American here cooking in England in the beautiful countryside, and you know, you can't win them all, and we found the right gas. So that is very important. But guys, also, like, I didn't know this table was here, and this is a perfect place to test our recipe here today, because it's just absolutely gorgeous. You can't make some of this stuff up when you're traveling around, and like, that's also why you travel, you see other beautiful places. So also behind the camera, helping me today is my great buddy John. He actually went to college with me, so he has been an old friend, and he moved over here with his English wife. They are raising their kids over here, figuring out how to live in the English countryside, and not a bad deal. But he's going to come on later and help me taste this as two Americans eating a whole bunch of classic British ingredients to see if this is actually palatable and something that we potentially want to eat. So let's get in here and take a look at our ingredients that I found at Tesco to try to mash up together. So we've got a classic ramen packet for our ramen bomb experience. I do want a little bit of green and a little bit of crunch in here, so I have a bell pepper. We've got a small little tin of Heinz beans. We've got some prawn cocktail. I called them chips in the parking lot. These are crisps here. And then what I found is this awesome tube of Indian curry paste. And Indian cuisine is so predominant over here, so that'll be kind of a fun flavor to add. And then I have 2 Scotch eggs. And if you are not familiar with Scotch eggs, let's take a look at what these are. We have got a whole egg encrusted in seasoned sausage meat and fine breadcrumbs. And for you calorie folks out there, there's 280 calories per Scotch egg. So if you need a energy-dense snack ball, Scotch eggs could be your thing. And then I did weasel a packet of malt vinegar at the pub we were at, and so I don't know if it's a weasel here in the UK, what I usually weasel ingredients in the United States. It could be like a sly fox, like Sly Fox in it, grabbing some things, so that can give us some nice acidity. So we are going to get this going because I want to find out if this tastes any good. So first thing we're going to do, get some water in the old pot and get that boiling for our ramen, and then start to build up some flavor for our English ramen bomb. There we go. I feel so much better because I can actually light the burner today. Let's see what we got here. Southern fried chicken flavor, that'll be great. Ooh. Oh boy, that'll be interesting. While our noodles are starting to boil, I'm going to prep up my pepper. Great part about these camp stoves is they are meant to cook hot and meant to cook fast, so we are already boiling. Didn't think I'd be eating a bowl of ramen in England today. Nice. Looking good. Gonna turn our heat down a little bit. So guys, while this ramen is boiling, this is where we are. We got a couple awesome drone shots of the area, and I have just been blown away by the pastoral beauty of this part of England. Never been here before. So many great walking paths, and just incredibly tranquil and quite beautiful. So also what we need to do is do a proper chip taste test here. So this is the Supreme Prawn Cocktail. Never had this chip flavor before, this crisp flavor before. Yep. Kind of smells chili-y. Frankly, not a whole lot of flavor. A little bit of acidity, a little bit of like paprika note. Slight seafood flavor at the end, but not a whole lot. So, to me, it's pretty nondescript and like general season, not necessarily super prawny. 100% great British potatoes. How about that? All right, we'll see what that looks like on top of the cocktail. And like, let's dig into this. I haven't had a Scotch egg in a long time. Usually I have them hot. Look at this big old golf ball. It's amazing. Give that a try. It needs a sauce. It's a little dry, but I think in this whole mix, it could be quite good. So our ramen is pretty much done in there. We're gonna add some of our Indian curry paste. Just a super cool. Don't have those in the United States. Gonna open up our tin of Heinz beans. A little tomato in there, a little garlic. Could be pretty good. Yep, fresh bell peppers in there. Gonna get our burner back going and heat all this up. See if this can come together for something generally edible. Well, okay. Starting to smell pretty good. And I just want this to come up to a simmer, cook the peppers slightly, and for our flavors to come together. What's also great is we've been cooking for just about 5 minutes, so potentially a very quick trail meal. Ooh, I think we're ready. Yeah, I smell that chili and a little bit of Heinz beans in there. Ooh, okay. That could look great to you, that could look terrible, but we're gonna try it. Oh yeah, I get those beans on top. All right, it's time to taste this interesting creation. And everybody, this is my buddy John.
Hello.
Say hello to the people out there. And you have been living in England for how long?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years, yeah, from Chicago.
Okay.
Loving it, obviously.
Obviously, you've got all these crazy, crazy fun flavors here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So cocktail is one of my favorite crisps here.
Is it really?
Yeah, and then you said it was a bit bland, but I think it's the ketchup that I don't know. There's something about ketchup on a crisp.
Something about it.
Something
Okay.
about it.
So we went to school in Michigan together. He's from Michigan. You lived in Chicago for a number of years and then moved over here with your family for just kind of a change of pace. And yeah, we're gonna try this thing. This is a very interesting creation. I have had many of these components before, but I have not had them together. So
The golden spoon.
the golden spoon for you. So this is actually quite a beautiful dish, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's a weird mashup, but let's get in there and try it.
Let's get in there. What do you think,
I
spoon
think,
or fork?
I think we're gonna need the spork.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, a little extra.
Yep. And
All right, let's get
try to get all the components if you can.
Yeah, trying a little bit of how we're gonna get this egg going. That's the
I don't
question.
know. Just big.
It definitely has the ramen. I mean, the Scotch egg's brilliant because it's got the ramen look. When you split that open, I was like, oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
That's what it
totally.
needed.
Yep, that's. Oh boy.
Oh, that's good.
Is it?
That is good.
I mean,
That's a lot going on. I don't even understand how that happened. It was funny when we were getting the ingredients. I was like, this is gonna be funny, but this is good. This is good. I think anyone who loves beans as well, this is gonna be right up their alley. That's really tasty.
This is not bad at all. I like how the Indian flavor is running through everything.
Yeah.
You actually have a lot of protein going on here with the beans and the Scotch egg, the sausage and the egg, and that can actually be hang out in your pack for a number of hours.
Yeah. And the crisps are adding that kind of crunch. It's nice. It's like nice. I mean, fresh, obviously, but
This is a shockingly complete dish for
It
being
really
for like
I think
being
you're onto something.
for being like a very, very weird mixture of ingredients.
Well, do you know what I think the hot hack is though? The Scottish egg is, it's pretty one-dimensional around here from what I've seen. But adding it to ramen, that by itself, I think, is an innovation.
I'm happy to help. I'm happy to inspire folks. And so to me, this needs a little bit of acid, which is a very important component. And I love that vinegar is coming in these little pouches.
Let's get back in there.
Again, like I'm weaseling ingredients all over the country and now all over the world. So weasel and sly fox, and I love it.
That really works. Oh yeah, I needed that. That was
That is so good.
That's really good. You guys should definitely make this. This is a real thing.
Oh man, I can go for a little more chili.
Yep.
Look at this tube. This tube is so cool.
Now you said they don't have that in the States. You haven't come across it in the States.
No, they haven't. There's tubes of Mexican flavors, maybe some ginger or some garlic, but the Indian isn't specifically in the tube, at least not that I've found.
Right. Okay.
It could be in some places, but take a look. But keep an eye out for them and let me know where you find them in the United States.
I mean, the UK can have a few things that the US doesn't have. I mean, this is not the worst problem.
That is true. But yeah, this Scotch egg, I didn't even think about it when I was pulling the ingredients from the Tesco, that this Scotch egg is like adding the egg to a ramen.
Yeah, and that's what makes ramen great. And so you've literally cracked the nut on that one.
Crack the egg and crack the yolk and wizardry of Chef Corso international travel.
We're gonna have to actually eat this. We were thinking, well, will we complete the dish? But we're eating this. This is a great breakfast food as well.
Yeah, we were gonna go to the pub and get some food after this, but this is good enough that we actually want to eat.
Yeah. Clearly, we're going back. We're going back.
Yeah, it's quite good. Well, awesome.
Really awesome.
Well, thank you for bringing me to this beautiful spot. Again, I didn't know this table existed. This is a great part about traveling around and going on hikes and bringing your camp stove with you, is finding these special spots to cook that you just don't know are here. And then we get to share this great meal together by this gorgeous river.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
This is great.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for your help today. And guys, get out there. When you are traveling around, one, make sure to double check the equipment, because you can put yourself in a tough little pickle like I was here today, but we overcame it. We came back the next day, we charged on. But also go to the grocery store, see what's going on there. It's a very, very fun way to get experience of the food culture. And then maybe you can create some crazy, interesting mashup recipe that turns into a new favorite.
Yeah. This is gonna get made again.
This is pretty good.
This is really good.
Yeah. But get out there. Boca boca.
Shockingly good. Shockingly good.
Shockingly good. Oh.
That is like unbelievable. It's just the right amount of tomato. Well, because then the beans and it's all just working right now. It's a pretty complex dish. It's pretty complex. I don't even understand what just happened. That was magic. That was a magic moment.
Chef Corso magic.
It reminds me of the
By the river.
Enchantment Under the Sea dance.
And how does that
love struck?
And how does that go?
Well, in Back to the Future when Marty's parents got together.
Oh, right.
Very important, very critical.
Yep.
It's on that level. Critical combination.
Nice.
Clutch connection. The Scotch egg is absolute. I would literally, if we're making ramen again, I'd say let's throw some Scotch eggs in. Like that just by itself is genius.
That's pretty amazing, and it hits on so many levels. Adds a little bit more protein with the sausage too.
Yeah. That's great. That's a great dish. That's a great dish.
Guys, if you're making ramen here in the UK, put a Scotch egg on it.
Yeah, put a Scotch egg on it.
Corso special.
That's right.
Love it.
Scotch egg sales through the roof.
Yep.